Hello, brothers and sisters. Raven here. And we are going to continue through this document that we've been looking at, where Homestead Heritage claims to teach of Jesus in the flesh. As we have seen, they really mean that the church is Jesus. And today is going to be very simple, because today I'm just going to show you one quote that is going to push aside even more of the doubts, more of the excuses, more of the explanations for their words, for what they've said, that people might try to use. This is gonna pretty much settle it. This puts it in concrete, basically. And I'm not surprised, because this is the start of that section that was titled The Face of Jesus. It's the one that really puzzled me personally. I wasn't sure which way they'd go with this, what this would mean. I assumed, probably trying to say the body is the face, but wait, isn't the body Jesus? So it kind of made me a little unsure. Well, it's a way to make it sound better than what it is. That's all it is. It's basically a false title, in my opinion. Because here's what it says at the start. From a biblical perspective, the face-to-face encounters between members within the body are actually, rather than simply metaphorically, encounters with the Lord. Let me read that again. From a biblical perspective, the face-to-face encounters between members within the body are actually, rather than simply metaphorically, encounters with the Lord. They're not saying this metaphorically. They're saying this actually. This is really what they're saying. Now, if you looked at what was after that, you may have noticed they start bringing in some passages and things, but it's very random. And you could probably tell by what part of the page I showed there. What they do is they never give you a passage that says this. They give you multiple passages of things that are indirectly related to this, to try and weave them together in a way that makes this true, as they do so often. But this right here, I don't care what you're going to try to give me as far as explanations of why they'd say it this way. When they specifically tell you this is nothing metaphorical, this is actual, they are saying the body is Christ. They are giving themselves his authority. Not just that, they're claiming to be him. This isn't just the face of Jesus. This is Jesus, is what they're saying. Because if you're going to say the face of Jesus, you are speaking metaphorically. And this is amongst nothing but constant trying to push what they've already claimed. So far, the rest of what I've been reading in this document, which is another 10 or so pages from the last time we looked at it, it's been nothing but them saying the same thing over and over and over again, but trying to find a way to make it sound good. Or have it so that at least there will be parts that'll make everybody feel good about it. It's just babble about the same thing over and over and over again to try to make themselves Christ. And they can't do it. That's why they have to put so many different ways of trying to make it real, to make it true. Because it's not. It's not true. If it was, this document, from what I'm seeing here, should have been 5 pages. That's it. That's all that should have been necessary. But no, this is about 60 pages 60. So I'm going to keep looking through it, but that right there, that makes it so plain and simple that if all they do is just keep trying to find a way to make it so that the body is Christ, we've already shown that's all they're doing, is they're replacing Jesus with the church, with Homestead heritage. So if they just keep going through that, this will be it. But I am going to go through the rest of it to see if they ever start talking about something more, start talking about something, some aspect of it in a different way. But otherwise, we're pretty much done with this, because this is just them trying to convince you and themselves that this is biblical, when it's absolutely not. No way. This is what the passages they used at the start are saying make you an antichrist. They even have a place in here where they specifically explain how that works, and it's a perfect description of Homestead heritage. So next time we might get into another document. I've got a few in mind. I'm going to be going through to decide which one to start with. But if this continues the way it's been going, we'll move on to one of those next week. I'll see you then. God bless.